Hello, everyone. So I kind of wanted to talk about the what went on Friday with the stock with X Air with Beyond Air stock. It was quite an uneventful day, I would say, in terms of uh, the stock movement, which is actually a good thing. See, it fell pretty much from 40 to 50 cents per share over the last couple months, and well, now it was trading at like anywhere from 29 to about 36, and it's been kind of staying there for a while, kind of going up, down, up, down. And Thursday, I made a prediction that it would hit 40. And what I did was I took some extra money, which I use to kind of get in and out of X Air stock, because I have my core committed shares, and then what I do is I buy $1,000 worth. Soon I'm going to do 2,000, but right now this one I did $1,000 worth. I buy $1,000 worth at whatever price it is, and then I set it to sell at a predicted price that I think is going to go up to. Um, in order, but I only sell $1,000 worth of the shares. And the idea behind this is, obviously, as it goes up, when I sell that thousand, end up selling less shares than I bought. So now I have more committed shares of the stock, and I'm able to then get a larger amount of equity in the company. And because I kind of want to grow my holdings in the company because I believe in this company so much. Um, Not just a blind belief, a lot of research behind it. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. Well, anyways, Thursday I made that prediction and it sold. It actually I was able to then gain I think about 300 or so shares total. Um, I'm now what's interesting is Friday it held anywhere between 28, I think was the low, and yeah, it actually hit up to 41 for a while, I believe, but it maintained between at that like 39-ish area, which is new for Beyond Air stock, at least now, at least since I got it. So I'm talking about short term. So, and what this shows to me, and this was after all week, all last week, from Monday to Friday. Last Friday was by last Friday I mean the week before, they filed the statement talking about the things that they will be doing for the November 22nd shareholder meeting, and part of it was issuing some shares and all that stuff. I have a post about it. Anyways, it seems like the investors out there took this as a good sign, and they decided to investing. What I'm seeing, it seems like the speculators are kind of getting out of the market, the ones who are just in there to like, uh, ride the waves, I guess. And it seems like there's more holding of the shares and giving a cut that it seems like the levels of support have increased to like 36, about 38, I would say, which is a good sign. Um, but also, this Friday they issued some other news which uh, could go either way. I'm not sure how. I'm going to be making a post about it, so I won't talk about it too much here. But it does seem like the levels of support that are there um, might go away for a little bit. There might be a little drop, which might be an opportunity to get more shares into the company. So there might be a drop to like 35 or 34. Who knows? I don't know. Um, Based on this news, which I'll talk about in an actual post. But it's interesting to see the dynamics of this company's shares, and how it's changed over the last couple weeks. that last filing definitely changed the behavior of the stock, and it'll be interesting to see how things go. Now, one thing, Nasdaq does not like um, shares that trade under $1. They don't like that, and they have 6 months to correct this, and that deadline is February 4th. Now there are ways around it. There's ways that they can not get delisted, and one of the ways is through some kind of reverse split, which essentially they merge shares. So if you had, let's say, 3 shares, or let's say you had 4 shares, they might turn it into 1 share and quadruple the price, let's say. Or there's other things that they can do, and I'm not going to get into that. I'm going to make a video specifically on that. But essentially, this definitely puts a lot of pressure on Stephen Lisi, the CEO, to kind of get things going by then in some kind of way, and to get the stock price up. And a lot is riding on the November 11th earnings call, because that earnings call will tell us what direction the stock is going, because that this is probably one of the most important earnings calls in Stephen Lisi's career, honestly, in my opinion. If they can put the confidence in the investors, especially the institutional investors, to come back in and bring the stock up to where it should be. If he can't do that, then it'll be very hard moving forward with that deadline, with a delisting, especially with the FDA approval coming, or possible approval coming in sometime in December, probably in December, based on the last earnings call, and the fact that they have several contracts that could be coming up soon and could require a lot of capital. And will they be able to get that capital when the time comes? Because with that filing that happened before, where they're able to issue those new shares, if they issue those new shares and nobody wants them, it's going to completely wipe out the stock price, and they're not going to be able to raise the capital that they need to be able to meet those demands. So obviously, there's a lot of reasons why Stephen Lisi, the CEO, needs to get the stock price up to a respectable, so to speak, price quickly, by restoring confidence in the investors in this company, so that they can ramp up production when the production orders come in. They have the European approval working its way through the system to try to get approved in Europe. They have the Asia contract, which is contingent on certain things. But they have that possible approval coming, plus the expansion of their current hospital market in the United States. Hopefully, they're expanding. That's the hope. So it's going to be interesting. I'm going to figure this all out and figure out how things are going, and kind of keep you posted. The next thing is just the earnings call. That's just the thing we have to wait for and see how it unfolds. Other than that, make sure to subscribe to, whether it's Instagram, or I have a Reddit thread going. There's I also have YouTube. So wherever you're watching this, I have a couple different accounts. I'm going to be adding more, and hopefully, if you're an investor, if you want to invest, if you're interested in this company, make sure to subscribe. I'm not here to inflate the stock price, or to just kind of be a guru and try to pump up the stock. I want to put out as much information, honest and accurate information as possible, so that y'all can make informed decisions and not really make decisions on my information, but to use it as a way to as a starting point for your own research. And that's important. Do your own research. I have a friend who calls me like says that I'm like evangelical about this, but I'm not. I am just very I personally believe in this company, but you shouldn't, unless just because I say so. You should do your own research. Thank you, and have a nice day.